I think we'll do one more category here. Because we'll do rookie of the year. AL rookie of the year, I don't have as many talking points on. I think NL, there has been a lot of controversy around it, so we'll get to that. But AL rookie of the year numbers right now: Colton Cowser, Austin Wells, and Wilyer Abreu in your top three.
Where is Mason Miller?
Mason Miller is number four.
That's the
Eh,
thing I don't get is I mean, that's probably the common belief that pitchers get shunned away a lot when it comes to rookie of the year. As in the sense they arguably do as well with MVP, but that's a slightly different story.
yeah,
But just like Mason Miller is still having an unbelievable season, even though he had that short little period in was it July that he was out
yeah,
with an injury.
yeah.
Um, I also don't think anyone in the American League is even close to standing out. Like, I
That's what
think
I'm
Kelton
saying. Yeah,
Cowser had a good first month, but if you
yeah.
look since then, it's been fairly. I mean, he's been better in the second half, but
I just feel like, yeah, and that's what I was kind of saying with the American League. Like, there's not really anybody sticking out. There's not as many talking points, I guess. But man, I will say, with obviously it's a bigger picture, but Mason Miller for the first 2 months of the season was literally unhittable. I forget the one stat. I think it was like um defensive whatever defensive adjustment, right? It was like negative. It had never been done before.
mhm.
So yeah, I mean, I think he, as you said, probably is being screwed over a little bit because of the situation, but the dude has still a 2.08 ERA. And he's just nasty. But yeah, again, like looking at the stats for AL Rookie of the Year, like as you say, Cowser had stretches where he was really good. Austin Wells has been decent for the Yankees and Abreu, but there's not too much sticking out. To be honest, I don't even really have a prediction of who wins it. To be honest, I think it's like just it's
It's looking like Cowser because that's all
yeah,
I hear everywhere, and I just don't get it. And he's truly alternated good and bad months. 297 average in April, 188 in May, 329 in July, 182 in June, and he's batting 240 as of like at least a day or two ago.
yeah.
Like, and he's batting 212, runners in scoring position, but 20 home runs sure looks nice.
Yeah, that is true. And maybe that's what gets him across the line.
But
But
man, look
Everyone
at
predict
that war.
everyone was expecting Jackson Holiday to win that. They needed an Oriole to replace him.
hey, you know what? He's not going to win Rookie of the Year, but he's looked damn good since he came back.
He's finally settled a little back there. If his average is low 200s now, but yes, he's looked a lot better in general.
He gave Orioles fans hope again for a second.
I mean, when you bat what 059 and you strike out 50% of the time, there's not much
That
more
helps.
down than retiring.
Yeah, he only up from there. Yeah, I honestly don't really have much more to add on this.